The Bledisloe Cup might be completely off the table now, but there's still plenty at stake here for the Wallabies as they take on their second Rugby Championship Test match. And of course, there's a lot of pride always at stake for the Wallabies. They take on the All Blacks in Bledisloe Cup match number 4 and the Rugby Championship game number 2. Plenty to go in that competition yet. Hello everyone and welcome back along to your home of rugby. And it is the Wallabies versus the All Blacks for the Rugby Championship and what could have been the decider of the Bledisloe Cup. The All Blacks have locked that away, however, and there will still be plenty for the Wallabies to fight for as the Rugby Championship starts to take shape in the coming weeks. The two teams lining up for this game have seen plenty of changes, so let's have a look at the two lineups for tonight's matchup. Kicking things off in the front row as we always do, and this is one area that has remained largely unchanged. It'll be James Slipper, Brendan Paenga-Amosa and Alan Alialatoa up against Carl Tuinufuaki, Cody Taylor and Offa Toangafasi for the All Blacks. Moving into the second row, and there's a little bit of change going on here. Rob Simmons will start alongside Matt Phillip for the Wallabies, and Scott Barrett returns to an All Black jumper, accompanying the veteran Sam Whitelock. Moving into the back row, and have a look at this. Lachlan Swinton and Akira Ioane, two relative new names, one especially for the All Blacks. Akira's been around here for a long time, but finally gets the nod, starting in the number 6 jumper. It's the veterans at 7 though, Michael Hooper and Sam Kane, and welcome back to Artie Savia, who takes on Harry Wilson, who's making a real name for himself in that Wallabies pack. Into the back line is the newcomer making his first start of the season in a black jersey, TJ Perenara in the number 9 for the All Blacks up against Nick White, who starts yet again at the scrum half base for the Wallabies. Reece Hodge, here's a name we didn't expect to see at number 10, but with no real other option, the Wallabies have opted for Reece Hodge to do the job. He wears 10, Lolasio's off to the bench, and now Beauden Barrett moves from fullback to 10, fly half for the All Blacks. That is one area to certainly look out for. In midfield, this is interesting as well. Hunter Paisami comes in at 12, and he'll partner Jordan Pasaya in the 13 jumper, Nangila Mape for the All Blacks, and Anton Leonard-Brown in the 13 jumper. In the outside backs, Monica Kolobeti up against Rieko Ioane. It is Tom Wright and Sevu Reece on the other wing for the two sides respectively. And Tom Banks completes the two Toms at 14 and 15. And Jordy Barrett comes off the wing and goes to his much more favoured fullback position. That is the starting 15 for the two sides. Having a look at the bench, Flying it will start at 16, the replacement hooker. But have a look, Angus Bell moving into 17, a very, very good prospect for the future of Wallabies rugby. And of course, Taniela Tupou will be there as well. Ned Hannigan and Liam Wright will be the rest of the replacements for the pack, with Tate McDermott, Noah Lolosio and Filippo Dalguni for the Wallabies. Looking at the All Blacks bench, Sofa Almua, Alex Hodgman and Tyrell Lomax will be the front row replacements. Patrick Tuipulotu moves to the bench, and we see for the first time Cullen Grace, the former All Blacks under-20 and of course Crusader, taking his place for the first time in an All Blacks lineup. Brad Weber will be the replacement scrum half, Damien McKenzie, and Will Jordan is in the reserves as well. Plenty of youth and excitement for these two sides in tonight's matchup. There's a lot at stake though, with the Rugby Championship starting to take its full flow. Game number 2, and the Wallabies looking for revenge here at Suncorp. But of course, before we do get underway, we've got the small matter of the passion of the haka for the All Blacks. And how good is that? See players like Will Jordan appearing in the All Blacks haka. Almua, names aplenty for the first time for the All Blacks. Reece Hodge wearing 10 gets us underway. And this is a massive game here at Suncorp between the bitter rivals of the Trans-Tasman the All Blacks and the Wallabies. As here is Tyler Fussy fighting Rieko Ioane, back on his left wing, support on the inside, Sam Whitelock, he won't go far, passes way out wide, and Severies, what a start for the All Blacks, the chase coming in, Korobeni can't stop him, and Severies, just minutes into the game, the All Blacks strike hard, and the All Blacks strike early. From nothing, the kickoff phase, and it was all sparked down the left. Rieko Ioane keeping his support alive brilliantly to Sam Whitelock through the middle of the park, and he found the speedster Korobeni up against Severies. And Marika Korobeni couldn't do much to stop that. Reese with the head start. Paisami chasing down the rampaging bull. There was Sam Whitelock down the middle of the park. Just like that, it feels like just moments ago we were watching the haka. Now we have the All Blacks up 5 points to 0. And Beauden Barrett on the tee, way out here on the right hand side. Less than 5 in now. Barrett steps up and he slices this one to the left. Unsuccessful. 2 points left out there already from the All Blacks fly half back in his number 10 jumper. Would you say favoured? Would you say preferred? Would you say much better jersey for Beauden Barrett? Here is Reece Hodge, another very contentious call to have him in the number 10 jumper as Piranara pulls the ball down for the second kickoff of the night. Here is a big run away at number 8, Artie Savia. The All Blacks alive, and the big man, Piranara again, opens it up this time. Here's Savia, once more, beautiful pass to Beauden Barrett, half through a gap, decides to take the time and put the kick away. At the back is Tom Banks, beautiful work, back to Korobeni, and the pass is forward as he found Harry Wilson on the cuts. Delayed it just a little bit too long.
Bind. Set.
And scramble packed out for the All Blacks. Piranara leading the haka, of course. With the number 9 on his back for a change. Barrett takes it. First receiver. Quickly out to Rieko Ioane. And Ioane's in space. On 11. Ioane up against the fullback. Banks for the pass. And it'll be Anton Lienert-Brown who scampers in for the try. Oh, brilliant from Rieko Ioane. 2 breaks, 2 passes, and they both led to tries off the back of a Rieko Ioane bust. Sensational work. Barrett took the line on. Flat ball to Ioane, and he goes round the outside, draws in Banks. As he pivots in the tackle, he finds Anton Lienert-Brown, and the try is scored simply off the back of this beautiful break from Rieko Ioane. Well, we talk about sets of brothers in this team, in the All Blacks, of course. And the Ioanes are another one. Akira starting on the blind side flank tonight for the All Blacks. We've got the 2 Barretts. We've got the 3 Barretts, don't we, actually? We've got Scott Barrett in the pack as well. Geordie at fullback. And none other than Beauden starting at fly half, and he's making a hash of his shots at goal. Hooks this one to the left side. 10 points to 0. All Blacks leading the Wallabies. There's brothers in arms here for the men in black. The Whitelocks, of course, another famous big family name in black. There's Reece Hodge. Once again, has had not much to do but kick off for the Wallabies. And Piranara go off. Big high tackle from Reece Hodge, and there could be trouble here. Michael Hooper's called over. Referee's talking to Hodge. Hand in the pocket, yellow card delivered. Reece Hodge, what a nightmare of a day so far in the number 10 jumper for the Wallabies. Beauden Barrett is putting on a class. There's Reece Hodge, you normally call him a bit of a fill-in if you needed it off the bench in the number 10 position, but really starting it is a leap of faith from the Wallabies. Here is Cody Taylor, just inside the half of the Australians. Oh, stolen nicely in the middle there. Matt Phillip doing the work. Hard job there. He's been a standout for the Wallabies, has Phillip. Now they run. Oh, beautiful tackle there on Swinton, who comes joining the line. Here is Harry Wilson. Way to the left, and this time it's Paisami who puts boot to ball. And just eludes the chase of Geordie Barrett, who turns and just drills this straight to touch. No messing about there from Geordie Barrett. Isn't that a sight? 3 Barretts, 2 Ioanis. Quite remarkable. Brendan playing Omosa to throw into the line out for the Wallabies. And the line has been going well for them as well, as Rob Simmons drags us down the front. Elantoa slips it short to Corin Betty. Nice offload there from the wing, and the ball squirts free. And it's actually picked up on the left side by right winger Tom Wright. And this is going to be demolished by the All Blacks. They turn the ball over. Perenara! Huge ball out to Leonard Brown. Rico Ioani's out there as well. Off at Tuanga Fasi. Look at the big prop go. He's got to carry Ioani. And it'll be a try on debut. And Kerry Ioani scores. It's the Ioani show. They've done it all. It is sparked by yet again another Ioani. It is Rico who starts it off. 3rd time, 3 tries. And brother Akira who finishes the job. Brilliant stuff there. Off for Tuanga Fasi, outstanding. And we know these guys like Adi Savia, Akira Ioani, and of course Rico as well. Many All Blacks coming from the 7th setup here in New Zealand, and that is an exponent of how well they are good in open field play, how fast, how explosive they can be. And Akira Ioani is another one of those who can deliver on those half breaks. Does the work of the breakdown, but also in open field, he is a real danger when he gets the ball in hand. Well, it's an absolute woeful start for the Wallabies so far. Man in the bit, of course. And Bowden Barrett, well, he corrects himself. Unbelievable, he's done it. He's got a kick. The last one from the same spot he made an absolute mess of. This time, he sets it up nicely, and Reece Hodge will come back onto the field. Unfortunately for Reece, he's going to have to kick off again. Well, it was 10 minutes since he did this before. His team is now well behind, 17 points to nil. It's shades of Bledisloe 3 here. As it once again goes down to Perenara. There's the mistake. As it's toted to touch, the Wallabies happy to go for the scrum. Tuanga Fasi, brilliant moments to go. This time, a little touch of an error. The knock on, pretty much off the kickoff. Pass from Perenara.
Crouch.
Tom Wright just says no.
Fine.
We'll just look at the scrum, thanks. We'll look to reset. A little bit of structure in our game. That's Nick White feeds. Aaron Wilson. He's at the feet. White picks up. Now here's Hodge. Taking on the line. Reece Hodge. Great offload. Michael Hooper in face. Great pass from him as well. All the forwards are there. Eventually goes to ground by Rob Simmons. Oh, they were trailing through brilliantly. Nick White supports there. And the try is scored. Tom Wright. Catch and deliver. The Wallabies finally strike. Clever play from Nick White. After a brilliant run from Michael Hooper. Swinton on the shoulder. Out to Simmons. Just ran out of space. They were far too congested there. Quick ball for Nick White. He drew in Geordie Barrett. And he gives Tom Wright the easy run in to the right-hand edge. But that ball from Reece Hodge was absolute magic. If he can deliver some more of that, it'll go very well for the Wallabies if he can stay on the field as well. Fast ball, we know Nick White can be a real spark. Needs to limit some real magic there. A couple of great passes. Reece Hodge and Nick White. That puts the Wallabies at least on the board. Maybe a little stretch to say in the game. But this is an important kick here for Hodge. He started it all and he blasts this kick slightly to the right. An absolute cannon of a boot on him. He could have taken that 30 metres more back and it would have been just as close to the uprights. But unfortunately, the radar just off the money this time. 17-5, 35 gone. A long way still to go on this one. There's Bowden Barrett. Goes short and it's came from playing Ramosa. Wallabies fire hard. Just 12 inside their own half. Here's White. Round the corner. Phillip does very well by Sami. Great offload to his midfield partner. And it's beautiful from Jordan Petaia. Oh, the dummy. And away goes Petaia. Try time Wallabies. Two in a couple of minutes. And 17-0 down with 8 to half time. off the pick and go. And Pataya, well, he is a standout and a goal jumper whenever he pulls it on. Such a young player and already such a key part of this Wallaby setup. Matt Phillip, you can't keep him out of the game. Such a strong ball runner with that dummy in the step from Jordan Pataya to leave Jordy Barrett grasping at straws. Open field running. We've seen so much promise from him lately. Once again, he drags his Wallabies, kicking and screaming up from the depths. And now, you can say they are back in this game. The shot here from Hodge is just away again. Overcorrects himself to the right last time. Now he goes to the left. It could be as little as a 3-point difference. But it remains at 7, but a chance for the Wallabies to tie it up with another try as the halftime hooter goes. The two sides want to play on, or will they finish things here? Matt Phillip takes the ball down. Nick White has it, and he offloads. It's a bit nasty, it's a bit messy. And it does dribble into touch off the hands of White, and they trundle their way off the field now. It is a 17-10 scoreline. The All Blacks off to a fly. The Wallabies storm their way back thanks to a couple of late tries. Yellow card period cost them big time. That try by Reece Hodge could be a telling difference come full time, but both teams have certainly had their chances. The All Blacks much more than the Wallabies. But still, that last period shows they are certainly a team that can score tries. It's a great underfoot ground as well. There's plenty of running rugby in this one tonight. Back underway we go through the boot of Bono Barra. Second 40 minutes underway, and a great take as well for Rob Simmons and Kiriwani over the top of the ball, but can't affect the turnover. White, great pass to Reece Hodge, drops it off beautifully, and through a hole will go Tom Banks. Oh, he knocks the ball on, and the tackle of Jordy Barrett. Reece Hodge is playing some silky passes to decoy runners. I would love to see that again. Here it is. Drops it perfectly off to Tom Banks. An elusive, dangerous runner that he is, but that pass was silky smooth, and already we can now see in the latter parts of the first half, and now in the second, what we had to offer from Reece Hodge. All Black scrum though it is, and Perenara goes to Barrett and tries straight in. Finds it nicely to Laulape. And of course, even Stephen Reece is involved there in the short passing game. Perenara waits. He picks and goes himself to Shaw away to Scott Barrett. He wants to get in the Barrett show. Oh, he's lost the ball though. Big turnover there from Matt Phillip. And quickly they come out to the right hand side. Up in the line again is Banks. He takes it right on halfway. Quick ball again from Nick White. Oh, he's gone straight through on a high tackle. Perenara. Oh, be careful. Watch out. It's going to be another talking to by the ref. 10 minutes without Hodge will be equalised. 10 minutes without Perenara. But now the game has sparked into life. And now it is Reece Hodge looking to correct a couple of earlier misses with a penalty shot at goal. There is no Perenara. And we always talk about, oh, that is a great kick. That is a perfect kick from Reece Hodge. We do always talk about the effects of losing a scrum half to a yellow card time. This creates everyone moving in a position and leaves the space in those wide channels. Pressure now on Beauden Barrett to deliver the job. It's a kick-off by Sid Barrett. A start, beautiful from Simmons as the offload game coming nicely for the Wallabies.
Release.
But it could be a bit of strife here. They come back strong. Here is White. Great tackle on him. Adi Savia. Michael Hooper, another short run. Harry Wilson again. The Wallabies seem to be a bit more crowded. They've lost the ball though. Big turnover. And now Jordy Barrett's up the line. He's got a lot of Anton in the Brown. Oh, clean run. Clean run home. That is a huge try for the All Blacks. Man down, turnover ball. Wallabies absolutely shattered. The defensive structure was nowhere to be found. They were in attack mode. Watch this. Hooper went short to Wilson, over the ball very quickly, the turnover, and then Barrett draws perfectly. That was Geordie up in the line, and Anton in the Brown plants it down, looks at the crowd, and makes his thoughts well and truly made there. I think it was Adi Savia who affected that turnover, so strong up and over the ball, so quick as well. which makes them a double danger. And then how quickly it went out through the back, something the Wallabies just were not doing. They kept it tight. I don't know why. They were a man up in the back line. They needed to spread it. While the All Blacks were a man down. And Bowden Barrett right in front. He won't miss that one. And over it goes. Good kick from Barrett. It's 24-13 and 11-point lead. As we make our way, 25 minutes still to play. Reece Hodge. You won't be happy with the amount of times he's been doing this tonight, kicking off. So gets us back underway as we near the final quarter of the matchup. Scott Barrett takes it down. Carl Tuinufuaki waits at the base, and it's slow ball for the big number one. Sam Kane goes short. It's Hardy Savia again. Akira is waiting, and they struggle on this one again. The All Blacks is very slow possession, but with this lead, they won't mind too much. Barrett, well, that's a kick to no man's land at the moment. No one back for the Wallabies. Tom Banks up on the line, and he's got to hurry back, Banks. Bowden Barrett was flying, but Tom Banks equal to the task. 20 to play. Nick White, with his space here, playing close and nicely away, and it's another chance for the Wallabies. Tom Rice scampers a good 30 metres upfield to the 10-metre line. White again, charging on it. Nicely finding space for Reece Hodge. Hodge, he's got it! He does! He's got it away! And it'll be another try to John Pataia. Oh, it's magic! Pataia scores again! And the Wallabies refuse to lay down in this one. 24-18, kick to come. Pataia's got a brace. Reece Hodge. Well, if he stayed on the field for the full match, this could have been different. He has been magical. His passing and his running lines have been phenomenal. With 13 on 13, Anton Brown on Jordan Pataia. We know Pataia's got the wheels. Tom Banks up on the line, taking first receiver. That ability to switch with Reece Hodge, with the two of them playmaking together. Up in the back line, you've got a finisher like Pataia. Korobeni on the shoulder as well. Sensational work from the young man. Well, this part of the game has been somewhere that both sides have lacked. Here is Hodge to make it 24-20. Reece Hodge, he's blasted that wide as well. So that was a crucial time to get those 2 points. 24-18. The lead is 6, requires a converted try, and boy, oh boy, Pirino's been off the field, it seems like forever. He trots his way back on. 15 to play. It is 15 on 15 for the remainder of this one, hopefully. Bowden Barrett gets us back underway again. Short one. Oh, beautifully taken. Simmer Reece climbs high. Slow ball for the All Blacks, or is it Wallabies liking it, tasting it? Nick White's got the ball. And Alatoa goes through a bit of a scramble. Now the All Blacks are the ones licking their lips for a chance of a turnover. But no, it sits in the back there. Swinton goes for a bit of a scamper himself, and this is danger again. Slow ball. So slow for the Wallabies who need to strike. White turning it back now on another hole. Oh, it's Reece Hodge again. Where's his friends? Oh, he's got none. He has to put it to ground and halfway. Pataia comes across. Turnover. Oh, Sam Whitelock. Tuinufuaki. Away goes to Piranara. Knocks it on. Simi Reece slides it on the ball. It is there once again. Savia nicely. Barrett short to Piranara. He's delivered to the turf just over halfway. Tuinufuaki, big ball out wide. And here's an option. Oh, high tackle on Laumape. And Korobeni's got to be careful. We've seen 2 yellow cards already tonight. And the option here from Sam Kane will be the shot at goal. He's turned to a superstar. Back in the number 10, Bowden Barrett. It's a 45-metre kick on a slight angle to the right-hand side. Barrett strikes it and slices it. Over the dead ball line, it will be unsuccessful. The lead remains at just 6 points to the All Blacks. Well, the Wallabies have hardly been in this game. They have not led. And there is not much time remaining, but a converted try will do the job. Here is Whitelock. Drops it short to Anton Brown. Finds Simi Reece. Reece. Oh, Reece, he's still going. He's found the way to Cody Taylor. And that is a massive high shot on Cody Taylor, and surely now this is a gimme for Barrett, isn't it? A minute to play. Sam Cane once again turns to slow down the clock. And Bowden Barrett can wind it all the way down here. Less than a minute to go. Takes his time, puts it over. And puts the lead up to 9 points. The All Blacks cannot be caught now. 15 seconds to play. The Wallabies could fight their way for a bonus point, but that must be disheartening for them. Hodge goes up. Oh, Tuinufuaki, too easy for him. Eventually slides back. Bowden Barrett has knocked the ball on. Where's the chance for the Wallabies? Can they make something of this? White, short side. Toa turns it back round. A nice line and a great run too from Pataia. Again, White, driven backwards. Wallabies, 36 metres down from the All Blacks line. Toa, way to Hooper, turns it back, ends up in the line, a good ball away, playing on Mosa, turns it back around. The All Blacks sniffing the ball, they've actually picked it up here. There's a turnover, back it goes to Barrett, who's knocked on again. His advantages all over the place. Wallabies with it again, they're quite, he's picked it up, the referee says no advantage there. And that will be full time. The All Blacks, well, they had to fight for it. They had to struggle. Well, they have done it. Their Rugby Championship campaign is off to quite the start as the Wallabies fall to their second consecutive home loss now. And the All Blacks deliver a great performance to win here at Suncorp. It was a tight battle. The Wallabies had their chances, trailing by just 6 points in that final stanza of the matchup, but eventually 3 tries to 4 will be the final tally. Pataia with 2, Tom Wright with the other. Reece Hodge couldn't convert one of them and just got the penalty goal for the All Blacks. So it was Akira Ioane with 1 and Stephen Reece, and Donald Brown with 2. And it was, of course, Bowden Barrett with 2 conversions and that penalty goal. Having a look at the full-time stats, and she was a fairly even bet, so I think the Wallabies will be fairly disheartened that they could not come away with the victory. It's not had enough of the ball, they had enough territory, they had enough chances, they had penalties, they had a yellow card period as well. They just could not muster the points when they really required them. At the end, though, the All Blacks, they come home a little bit shaky, not their best performance at all, but a win nonetheless, and they continue on their good form since that really rusty opening performance back at home in Wellington. They go on now, 2 wins on the trot in the Rugby Championship, and of course 3 in a row against the Wallabies out of the 4 Bledisloe Cup Test matches. I'll be again for more from the Rugby Championship next weekend, but for today it is the All Blacks victorious again over the Wallabies 27-18, the full-time score. Until our next meeting, thanks for stopping by and take care.